inside of me.
But all the vacancy, the words revealed, is the only real thing that I've got left to feel.
Nothing to lose.
Just suck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I've done so long.
Erase all the pain until it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something of what it all along. Somewhere I belong.
And I've got nothing to say, I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused.
Looking everywhere, only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind. What do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain until it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna think of what it all along. Somewhere I belong, and I will never know myself until I do this on my own. And I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. And I will never beg anything till I break away from me. And I will break away, I'll find myself today. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain until it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something that won't it all along. Somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like that. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like that. Somewhere I belong. Wow. Somewhere I belong.
Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name in the chain, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the best is too fast. Everybody get it!
You love the way I look at you. Taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away when I give in.
one chance left, let's see it right now. Craziest shit about all night, let's go. Shut up, I'm talking to you.
Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody up, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bucking. Before you even know, he's trapped here, stuck in. He's gone like a ghost, already up, running.
Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. I try to escape it, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gonna get out of here. Up from the bottom, gonna get out of here.
Yes. Thank you. Check this out.
Turn my mic up louder, I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we come in. Feel it in your chest, the syllables get pumping. People on the street, they panic and start running. Words on loose leaf sheet, complete coming. I jump in my mind and summon a rhyme I'm dumping. Healing the blind, I promise to let the sun in. Sick of the dark ways, we march to the drumming. Jump when they tell us that they want to see jumping. I want to see some fist pumping, risk something, take back what's yours, say something that you know they might attack you for. Cause I'm sick of being treated like I had before, like a stupid standing for what I'm standing for. Like this war's really just a different brand of war, like it doesn't cater to rich and abandoned poor. Like they understand you in the back of the jet when you can't put gas in your tank, laughing the way to the bank and cashing a check, asking you to have compassion, have some respect for a leader so nervous in an obvious way, stuttering and mumbling for nightly news to replay, and the rest of the world watching at the end of the day in the living room laughing like, what did he say? No. My living room watching, but I am not laughing, cause when it gets tense I know what might happen. The world's cold, bold men take action, have to react to get blown into fractions. 10 years old is something to see, another kid my age drug under a Jeep, taken a bound and found later under a tree. I wonder if he had thought the next one to be me. Do you see the soldiers, they're out today, they brush the dust from bulletproof vests away. It's ironic, at times like this you pray, but a bomb blew the mosque up yesterday. There's bombs on the buses, bikes, roads, inside your market, your shops, your clothes. My dad, he's got a lot of fear, I know, but enough pride inside not to let that show. My brother had a book he would hold with pride, a little red cover with a broken spine on the back. He hand wrote a quote inside, when the rich wage war, it's the poor who die. Meanwhile, the leader just talks away, stuttering and mumbling. The nightly news replay, the rest of the world watching at the end of the day, both scared and angry like, what did he say? Just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before, so insecure. Beside my own reflection, it's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. Sense of confidence after just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before, so insecure. These words
So what the hell are you waiting for?
Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys out there with that Linkin Park flag. Don't think we don't see you. It's dark out here, but not that dark. I want to hear you guys singing Chester's part right now. You ready? Let's go. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away and it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised that it got so. Things are the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to the end. Kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. My trust in you pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. We are the best fans in the world. You guys are amazing. Thank you. A disregard, handful of complaints, and I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I want you to want what I want you to feel. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I go watch you turn your back like you always do. Face away to pretend that I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't get the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh yeah, this can't anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. I am a little bit insecure, a little unconfident. 'Cause you don't understand to do what I can, and sometimes I don't make sense. I am. You never wanna say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you of what's just to hear me out. So I go watching you, turn your back like you always do. Face the way you're pretending I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. Come on.
I can't tell the way I did before. So turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh, girl, this damage anymore. So turn your back on me. I won't be in no. Hear me out now. You're gonna listen to me like it or not. Right now. Hear me out now. You're gonna listen to me like it or not. Right now.
Feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me.
I can't tell the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh, tell this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. I can't I won't be in no time. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no.
Now here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Looking out, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from the top of these roofs. Line it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Let myself out and no one cares. Something catch out and lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pouring in. Making a dirt dance floor again. Say the prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in.
I bleed it down, digging deep and just to throw it away. I bleed it down, digging deep and just to throw it away. I bleed it down, digging deep and just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it down.
Go, stop the show. Choppy words in a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and low. Cock your back in and watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new worse, and I can't contain him. I know he works. Fuck this hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing.
much. We love you guys. Thank you for everything. But now let's celebrate you guys. I want to hear your voices. You guys make this place fucking awesome. Thank you very much.